Following contains colourful language and subject matter not suitable for those of sound moral character.
As you know, the sidewalks of Brooklyn are like the catwalks of Paris and fucking Milan. Ask anyone south of Avenue P, and they'll tell you, if there's one street fashionista to follow, it's Ricky the Rasputin. In fact, round the way, the kids be using Rasputin as slang for anyone who looks sharp as fuck. People always asking me, "Hey Ricky, how come you always look so goddamn fly? You got yourself a personal stylist or something?" And I always reply with the same answer. "Here's $10, now get the fuck out of my face." Had to believe, but back in the day, I used to rock some pretty lame stay-at-home with your mama type attire. And I used to think that metrosexuals were guys who had sex on the subway. But one day, it all clicked into place when I realized the looking tight got the ladies spending the night. Trust me, Versace makes them nasty, Prada gets you header, and Vuitton helps you to get it on. As you can see, these days, I dress as much for the ladies as I do for myself. But hey, don't go hating the play, huh? The Razman's got some style tips for you that are so hot, they're gonna make you want to burn your fucking closet before I'm through. 1. The future of the suit is track. Now, with more and more people getting canned or turning their back on the rat race, it don't take no genius to predict that the future of smat is casual. Suits and ties will soon be a thing of the past and only worn on special occasions, like when you go and visit the state prosecutor. Whether it's a track or a leisure suit, the young gentleman about town will be embarrassed not to be wearing this season's hottest look. A word of advice though, don't be buying no off-the-peg shit. You don't be slipping your pride and joy into a pair of skanky-ass pants that are being used more times than a needle in a crack house, huh? Don't go getting Hep C just to save a few dollars. Do what I do and get yourself a tailor. Now I know what you're thinking.
Hey Ricky, tailors are only for fat fucks, bankers and old-timers, huh?
But that shit ain't true. My own personal tailor, Mr. tj-maxx, is a fucking genius who can turn any piece of material into a thing of natural beauty. There's no way I'd look this good without him. And remember, it's the tailor that helps you nail it. 2. Clipping the cap. Contrary to douchebag opinion, you don't need to be losing the skull grass to wear a fucking hat. Every streetwise young player knows that if you ain't covering your head, your rep's as good as dead. If you a connoisseur, then you know that the ultimate crown is the fucking baseball cap. Right here. I'm gonna let you into a top secret style tip right here. Now, the less baked among you, you'll have noticed that the Razman has made a pretty fucking sick pimpification to his baseball cap. It takes things to a whole new level, and I call it clipping the cap. And soon, you're gonna have to do it just to fit in. Now, any fucking mook can walk into New Era and buy a cap that fits. That's why the Razman has been putting the ill into ill-fitting since he was young enough to fucking sweat. The trick is to buy large and clip down to size. Now, you could use any kind of clip, but the Razman personally endorses the alligator variety, huh? With this bad boy on your cap, it's gonna give your image a whole load of bite. I've recently heard that there are some cocksuckers in Jersey who are wearing the bulldog and binder varieties. Do it like the Razman. Grip it, tip it, and clip it. 3. Flesh to impress. Fact, broads love to see a bit of male flesh. But don't go showing it all off now. You gotta leave something to their imagination. If you're a chick, then take note. Guys, we don't have no imagination, so don't go leaving nothing to it. Put it all on show, huh? And fellas, you need to know that the less they wear, the more they care. If she turns up at your door wearing track pants and a baggy top, it ain't happening. This year, legs are the new arms, and calves are the new biceps. So there's no need to go showing off them guns no more by wearing a fucking wife beater, huh? That shit ain't cool. Now that's a damn shame for yours truly, because I got a couple of cannons right here that are always ready to fire. And guys, whatever the season, rain or motherfucking shine, you gotta get them calves out for the broads to see. The gamut of choice for the real smooth operator is the man-pre or the 3/4 length pants. But if you can't afford a pair of those bad boys, then a super slick alternative is to clip your pants. Make good use of them alligators, huh? But to really steal the show, make sure you give the little lady a subtle flick of the wrist. Show 'em that Rolex you got. Don't worry about them broads noticing that it only cost you $10. Cause they be like magpies. As long as it's shiny, they want your hiney. And anyways, they'll be too distracted by your manly calves to notice. Just so you know, this didn't cost me $10. It's only original shit for the Razman. 100% genuine. Rolex. AOLX. 4. Brag the tag. If you just drop mad dollars to look like the sickest pimp on the block, then don't be shy about telling people just what you bought and exactly how much you pay for it. Them so-called style magazines always telling you where to go and what to pay. So why not? Let's just say, hypothetically, that you didn't pay the full amount. Or maybe, you didn't pay at all. But it don't matter. As long as you still got the tag on, you can write on whatever price you want. When you're out and about, always be specific when you refer to your attire. If some player says, "Hey buddy, I really dig them kicks," don't be polite and say, "Fuck you, cocksucker." Try saying, "What? These Cortez that I bought in Nike Town for $200? Or if you're at some fancy pizza joint where motherfuckers take your coat, say to the douche behind the counter, "Hey buddy, look after this $500 Dolce & Gabbana jacket that I didn't buy on sale." The louder you say it and the more you look around you when you do, the better the impression you're giving. 5. Never outdress a dame. Now for some of you clueless chiselers out there, that's gonna be pretty fucking impossible. But if you've been listening to everything I've just said, you could be in real danger of looking too good for your own good. Sure, the ladies want a man to take pride in his appearance, but they also want you to look like a man too. Over time, I've cultivated a subtle, understated look that quietly screams ladies' man and gentleman hustler. As you've noticed, I like to retain a few masculine touches to leave no doubt which side I'm batting for. But I ain't afraid to soften up and let out my natural sense of style either. But I never, absolutely never, push things so far that I outshine the little lady I'm looking to impress. Damn! It's for you, girl. Oh, thank you. That's so kind. Woohoo! As ever, I've let my generosity get the better of me. If you do what I've just said, you'll go from walking the sidewalk with a bottle to walking the catwalk with a model, huh? Hey, how you doing? My name's Ricky-Rasputin. Woo! Now fuck off. I got pussy waiting.
Ricky, the Rasputin, Rasputin.